But enough of Rise. Taking a look at Bittersweet, going against such a powerhouse team so early in the tournament. Your mindset, you have to learn to play your play style. You can't adapt to their play style because that's when you start to lose. But guys, we're gonna kick this off. We're gonna continue on first map, PR and Deluxe. Take it away.
All right, Rise Nation already up 1-0 here going into round number 2. We're gonna see very similar strategy. See the smokes coming out for Bittersweet. Somebody's at the gate trying to cross in. Mortifies is actually gonna get down early on. Godfex going in to pick up that kill, main slayer for Bittersweet. And it does look like the top control is immediately gonna be in favor of the Swarm Squad. And now it's going to be up to Rise Nation to try and push back up. And Vex is being the front runner along with his duo Zerp, getting 2 quick kills to fight up top. Decisive taking out of Vexies, but not before Zerpting can go and get the frags. And if you already look, Drix is on their home hill again. And we already talked about this guy, probably one of the top 3 home hill players in the game. And he's making a name for himself. It looked like he was going to 1v2 his teammate coming up with the help. But this is a great round by Drix and the rest of Rise Nation.
Drix not going down there. Rise Nation looking to cap out. Respawns are coming in though for the team of Bittersweet. They're going to be able to get the touch here. Now they got to get the kills. Starts off there with Ash with the first. More touches happening. Rise Nation not backing off the home hill though. They want to contest here, and maybe now it's time they're going to head for higher ground.
Yep, Nada at the feet. He's going to be able to get one. Zerpting and the rest of Rise Nation going to be backing up for a moment, but with 2 kills, with Rise Nation could easily push back up and be aggressive, but Keem's going to be taken down. But that's a nice trade on the behalf of Rise. That's 3 dead on the side of Bittersweet. Somebody being forced to spawn up, and now you're going to go for the next one. This is a great example, Deluxe, of using numbers to keep your numbers advantage, and Zerpting gets yet another kill.
Zerpting putting the numbers together right here. Big lead for Rise Nation, 105 to 22, but they're still pressing the issue. They are the aggressors definitely in this round number 2 here. Zerpting, as you mentioned, one of the big slayers for this team and definitely showing up in a big way early. Shots are going down. Ash is going to get taken down. Their teammate looking for the revive, but Lancer Cross still going out. Players from Bittersweet are respawning, and they're trying to push out through those wells and maybe go for a B retake here, but they got to coordinate their smoke PR. They're going to want to do that.
You see 4 members already trying to push it up. They're getting positioned little by little, trying to angle out Zerp. Getting out alive just in time, but he knows they're going wide on him, but that's going to be Drix taken out by Ash, and Ash not stopping anytime soon, going one-on-one with Zerp. That's a double kill by Ash. Now he's going for a flank up top. Bittersweet in prime position to get over this B-hill, but they're already down 100 points, so their aggression can't stop here. They need to keep it going.
And they can't let Mortifiers get a kill here. There we go. Play it wide, play it the smart way, and they're going to do just that. They'll take over the B-hill. Meanwhile, though, it's Rise Nation now on the back foot as the triple cap domination comes in on their screen. 5 seconds and counting. Keem lying in wait, looking to wait for the right moment to strike here. Zerpting and Vexies, the duo, like you said, will get on that home hill momentarily. As Ash still fighting, he'll get to 1, gets 2 for Ash in the home hill. That might just be enough. Taken down though by Rise Nation. They're still in this game and a healthy lead. All they gotta do is keep that 1 hill PR, 185 to 108.
Yeah, but Bittersweet has no other option just to head down the hill. They need to sit in and get a break as well, with roughly like 12 seconds left before it is all over for Bittersweet. It looks like it's going to be a Rise Nation round. Is anyone going to be able to get a touch? Sam trying to go in, take it out. Godfex getting one on Keem, but put full red. I don't believe he's going to be able to make it. He's going to be shut down. So Rise Nation going up 2-0 early on over Bittersweet.
Rise Nation does hold 2-0 for Rise Nation as they take that round convincingly at the end there. And now we might see a little bit of an interesting weapon placement here. 2-0, and the game is not out of hand yet, but you want to think maybe about changing this fight up just a little bit.
Yeah, Decisive was talking in that pre-match interview that, you know, in the region of EU, there's very individually skilled people on that team. It's just how they're going to be able to pull it together. So as this match continues, I'm interested to see how that is going to happen with the Hammer Burst dropped, giving Drix probably one of his favorite weapons of all time. Interested to see who is going to pick it up. I do believe it's going to be Sam or for Bittersweet.
Zerpting already in double-digit kills, 10 for him on the board, the first player to reach that mark in this matchup. If you're just joining us again, Rise Nation 2-0 here on our first map, our first game on this Saturday, day number 2 from Gears of War Pro Circuit, New Orleans. Drix Hammer Burst, like we know he was going to pick it up. Let's see what he can do with it. Sam already pushing through Barn. A flank coming from Zerpting right behind Sam, and it's going to be the good enough kill that he needs there to get that job done.
Yeah. Trick Strat coming out from Zerp and Drix right there. They're actually doing a great job spreading the mat out, keeping Bittersweet on their toes. You see It's not going to work, because Godflex and Incisive correctly defending B so far. Another nade coming out, not able to connect with anything, but Keem is going to be put full red. Another flank coming out for Zerp. He's going to get that kill on Incisive. Another kill on Godflex. Zerp already putting on a show for him. His Rise Nation lead 2-0. He's getting yet another fight. Both players probably put full red, so that's 5 continuous kills for Zerp in this round.
Zerp going off right now. I can't say his name enough, I guess, as he's going to add to that big kill count of his right now in this third round. 2 hills to 1 control for Rise Nation. We see numbers up top, 2 up top, 2 up the respawn. So we're going to have a 2-hill control. They're going to set up, it looks like 3 players from Bittersweet going to push potentially for that B hill. They got to coordinate their smokes for now, make that push as a team, elbow to elbow. You don't want to separate too far here, PR. You need to hold hands.
Yep, we see the push. Looks like it's going to come out for Bittersweet. They're trying to keep Zerpting's head down. That's exactly what you need to do. If I'm Zerp, I'm pushing over with that shotgun, but he's going to choose to use the Lancer, trying to get as much spray damage as you can, but now he's going to push out with the rest of his team. His multiple members of Bittersweet are going to take it out. That is 4 falling. J-Rage all by himself in the top barn. He's trying to do everything he can to prolong this round. Rise Nation, they're going to be getting on this hill, so J-Rage needs to find a hill quickly, but it's not going to happen, and no one up able to touch the hill on the side of Bittersweet is Rise Nation. 3 straight rounds, and they're not even close.
At a position at the end, they're 4 dead. Nothing J-Rage could do there except for watch the count go down on that round. 3 straight rounds from Rise Nation. J-Rage on screen trying to stay composed, get his team back in the game. The one thing I'll say, J-Rage, you can't really see right now, but during open bracket, he sits maybe the farthest away from his monitor I've seen any player ever sit.
He's down the block. I've seen it at last event, and I noticed it, and I'm trying to walk by. I'm like, I wanted to tell him, excuse me, let me go by, but then I noticed he was in a match. I'm like, what?
15 kills. Again, Zerpting, 15 kills, 6 downs, only 34 time dead. Even when he was full red up top, still managed to pick up the kill, stay alive, and play for his life. Grenades, incense, hammer burst, they're all on the map. Those are the weapons of contestation, and we'll grab those as we're once again going to see that bullfight. Smokes will go out early, and one of these 2 teams will look to take control in this round.
Rise Nation choosing to cap the hill. Bittersweet choosing to go for those incense. Interesting to see if they're going to be put to use early on, but a little bit of a stalemate going on up top for the time being. Mortify is able to pick up the frags going down quickly after, so this is a moment of time with those incense coming in. You can get a double kill with him, and that's exactly what Ash is going to be able to do, but he still has 1 member of Rise Nation in Vexi's up top. Before he can push up top, he's going to put full red, and this is where an opportunity for a little bit of a double initial strat, but with that first hill coming in with a cap on the favor of Rise Nation, they're already up 30 points.
He does have support from his teammate, going to get the revive on that down teammate right now, Ash. Great job by him. Again, former coach of that EU's finest team, actually opting to play now instead of be a coach. He wanted to get back into the game, and so far, so good for him. Not in the map, the score count here, but definitely on that play and those kills. See 2-hill control, PR. 2-hill control going now to Bittersweet. Can they hold? We saw how great Rise Nation held last round, that 3 stacked up top. Can Bittersweet do the same thing to them?
Honestly, if this push isn't successful, this gives an opportunity for Bittersweet to get these instants. But with Drix in a 1v1 down low, we've seen it win it time and time again. He's actually going to run straight past and distract him on their home hill. Great heads up play by Drix right here. Now they're going to have to backtrack, and they're going to have to find Drix and slay him out. No one's really looking for him. Drix is getting in their hut as well, so he's being a real nuisance on the backside of Bittersweet because no one's able to push up and decap Rise his home hill.
Definitely drawing some attention. Drix still alive, rotating around now through our second half home hills. Weapons will be coming off respawn very quickly. Incense should be up right about now. Incisive does not care about those, though. He wants to get that kill on the Vex. He's 1 player down. Now Drix looks to even the odds as he does take out Incisive there. Players still stacked up top here for Bittersweet. 2 kills are going to be even better for them. Now a 4th player dead, 5 dead for Rise Nation. This could be just what they needed for Bittersweet to crawl back in this game.
Yep, and now they're going to swarm the home hill. Vexis has to get a touch here with Incense right in front of him. It's going to be an uphill battle, but Godflex actually killing his teammate. The touch is going to come out for a Vexis. Second Incense, unable to connect with anything. A Vexis being a nuisance. I do think he does need to get a touch yet again. I don't think anybody's around to get it. Zerpting not enough, and Mortifies couldn't get it himself either. So on the board, first round for Bittersweet. Now it's Rise Nation's opportunity here to place, I think, something on the sides. Not going to be too impactful since the main weapons are already put down. But, you know, it could be a little game-changing if you're on the side of Bittersweet.
Give me your prediction, the actual weapon.
It's not going to be a hammer burst. We're either going to get some sort of an X or Marxa, something like that.
All right, Ash looking very into the game right now, getting his team back composed. They got to get these next 2 rounds on the board if they want to even up by halftime at a 3-3 score. Rise Nation not looking really affected by that round. Looks like they're going to shake it off.
X down low.
Smiles on their faces. X down low. PR 1-0 PR over Deluxe.
Going into yet another round. Drix staying with the strategy of capping the home hill. Did work out for him last time. See if it'll change up and work out for him this time right here. See, neither team really wanted to go top heavy into that bowl. Drix getting first blood on Sam. Keep getting a kill before being taken out. So it is going to be a 3v3 here on the top side. Frags in the hands of Mortifies, getting a kill. But I do believe he is all by himself up there trying to make things happen. But Drix already going over to the home hill. And this is something that I'm going to keep count of every single time. Drix has been on their home hill time and time again. I think almost every round, or at least 3 out of 4.
Definitely drawing attention and warranting that. Drix staying alive with a big 1v1 up top, going on a long 1v1. And Godvex does eventually go down there to Mortify. Great job by him. They'll take control of that B hill now. Look at the score though, 52-0. First points on the board finally for Bittersweet as they cap their home hill. But a great start for the team of Rise Nation.
One thing I noticed, a lot of back and forth between both of these teams in terms of who's pushing and retaking. Now it's Bittersweet's chance to try and push up and retake it, but the position Zerp's in right now, somebody has to get him off of that spot because he's going to try and cross everybody going up. Mortifies in the bowl. This is going to be some good teamwork. Zerp put full red. No one's able to capitalize on that just yet. Now he's going for a little bit of a flank. They're going to spot him, but it's not enough. Zerp taking out Sam. Spots his next target right in front of him. He's going to try and back up, play it as a teammate right there, but since he knows he's going for his duo and a Vex, he's going to try and back him up. Now he has a 1v1 against J-Rage on the home hill. This could be huge in Zerpting's favor. J-Rage needs to win this battle here, and he is going to trade actually a draw here, but that's going to do its job for the time being. It's going to stall. They're not going to get the triple cap just yet, and that's going to prolong the round, give him one more push.
Yeah, Zerpting looked like he wanted to back up there, but actually stayed in the fight, took that 1v1, and did get the trade. Rise Nation again, the lead is building. Time is ticking down on Bittersweet. They're going to have to get a wipe or a triple cap domination here coming up shortly. Sam, 3 kills, 5 downs, 136 time dead. Only in our 5th round on map number 1 reclaimed.
I think Bittersweet needs to make this push sooner rather than later.
Can't wait. You don't
yeah, with frags coming up in like around 10 seconds, if Rise gets these frags before the push happens, that could seal the deal. With Ash getting instants, let's see if I can rotate and put these to use. But as I say that, a blunder on the side of Bittersweet as Ash kills himself with the instants. This does look like it's looking to be a Rise Nation round, but J-Rage trying to have a say in that as he takes out Mortifies on the push up top, but I don't believe anybody's in position to touch that home hill.
Yeah, only one player down low. Looks like Rise Nation set up perfectly there for the push. They knew what they had to do and they got it done. Execution perfect there as Rise Nation does go up 4-1 here on reclaimed. So, you know, 1 round in the way of Bittersweet. Rise Nation comes right back and turns it around in their favor.
Yeah, I think Bittersweet needs to drop something that's going to change the map, whether that be a boom shot, drop shot, or something big that can make, you know, the fight change.
Yeah, they got 1 round to do it. We're going to go into halftime, so they got one round, put something big down. It doesn't work out for you. Worst comes to worst, it's gone the next round. 18 kills for Zerp, 10 for Drix as a home hill player. That's a number that kind of stands out to us. And low dead time, only player on his team under 100 seconds dead.
I mean, it would stand out in a normal match, but Drix has been on their home hill, and one of the few ways to do that is just by killing the person across from you, and it shows in his 10 kills. Zerpting moving down low. Something was placed down low. It had to have been a Zerpting getting that first blood on Sam. So both teams playing it a little bit different than normal. Zerpting getting another down in the middle. It does look like it's going to be a Rise Nation round as 4 members of Bittersweet are dead. And that's going to be J-Rage. You see his health going down on the side, 37%. He does need to get a touch. And he's going to be dropped. Is he going to be able to get a break? No, he is not. Rise Nation 5-1 going into the half deluxe. It does seem like Rise Nation, like I said before the match, they're confident. Morgan even said, as long as my Slayers show up, I'm not worried at all. And that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Yeah, and it looks like they're pulling away here, map number 1. Almost looks like Zerp wanted to give us a pound through the screen. I'm going to give him one too. Potential again, PR. I had a little brief talk with Mama Zerp before the map. Told her, you know, this could be the event Rise is playing finally to their full potential. They always had one little hiccup along the way, a little blunder, something that kind of prevented them from finishing where they probably could have finished in our previous events. But so far, so good for Rise Nation. They're undefeated in pools. They're 5-1 first map. Things are looking good. They are gobbling up that cupcake right now.
Yeah, and if things go as they should be going in tournament play, if the team's right, oh, Morty and Zerp took 2 kills off the initial. Incisive getting one back, but I do see if Rise Nation keeps playing like they're playing, they could meet up with Opti Gaming in our semifinals. but they have to get past this Bittersweet team first.
All right, Zerpton looking to crack 20. He does do that. 21 kills to his name. Sam with a return up top on Drix. Numbers stacked high for Bittersweet. But Rise Nation does not seem to care. They're going to push in still. Zerpting being a nuisance. Keem with the Lancer. So a little bit of everything from Rise Nation. And they will get the down there on Ash, who push forward, ill-advised. And he'll get taken down. J-Rage rotating up top here. Once again, second half, we're on the D, E, and F hills. Those respawns are going to be short timers again, and will slowly escalate each round we go by. But for Rise Nation, they love to close it out in 2 rounds and get on the map too.
Zerp is always in the right place at the right time. He's always getting free damage on people, making sure every single time Bittersweet tries to push, they're already full red, making it easier for everyone else on his team. But he's also pushed up again in those kills. They're going to jump on Bombard Mortifies right here, backing up for this push for Bittersweet. He knows they have to push it. He knows they have to break the hill in order for anything to happen. So he's playing the outer perimeter, but as I say that, now he's going to be the aggressor here, along with Keem, but he sees 3 people in front of him, smartly backing up.
This has kind of been the story for the whole map. PR Rise with the early advantage, kind of set up initially, knowing that Bittersweet has to come to them. They're going to do just that. They get the down there. Double kill, Mortifies and Zerpy combined for 2. Rise Nation pushing out now. Maybe want to put pressure on the home hill. Godfex has to do something big here. Going to rotate around. 2v1 for him. Not going to get the kill. Miss roll. It's a kill anyway. So great start there for Bittersweet. They want to come back in this round, but they got to do a little bit more as players from Rise Nation still sitting in that top barn. And now Drix going to go to low barn. 1v1 momentarily. Support will come from behind. Drix heads for higher ground. Rise Nation going to rotate the top barn now and look to take the fight elsewhere. Drix does get chased down there by Bittersweet and will get taken down. And it looks like Bittersweet will have one more opportunity here to come back.
Yep, and they need to do it quickly if they want to do that. Even though they have a lot of time, they need to make sure they wipe Rise Nation off the map, because if anybody sneaks behind them, they can easily decap and cap Bittersweet's home hill before they have a chance to react to everything. But if you look at what's going on right now, it does look like Rise Nation are being the aggressors, and if they continue to put up this type of fight here in the later half of the round, this could solidify the win. But Zerpting getting 1, and Vexy's getting 1, and Mortifies all getting 1. So 3 of the main Slayers on the team all doing their job, as it does look like Rise Nation's going to get the decap with 5 dead against Bittersweet. So it's going to be a 6-1 lead in map number 1 here in our opening match of the day.
6-1. We need Guy Blaze up here. You know, he has those crazy predictions. You think he would say they come back right now from 6-1? I don't think so.
It's an uphill battle, and I think it's going to all matter here on this placement. This is going to be Bittersweet's only opportunity for a huge impact on the rest of the match when in terms of weapon placements, because in order for them to win, they have to win every round from here on out, and that's going to give Rise Nation every weapon placement.
Yeah, Rise playing very good. I did watch Open Bracket Bittersweet play yesterday. Reclaimed one of the better maps that I saw them play. So 6-1 score, a little bit surprising, even with the talent over on the Rise squad.
And that's going to be a boom shot up top from Bittersweet. Like I said, you got to make sure the weapon that you place is worth it, because you're going to have to win 6 straight rounds. It's not going to give you an opportunity to place anything else. So kicking off our opening match is going to be Drix yet again doing his one hill cap. He's trying to get his team the early lead as they fight for boom shot. Zerp running through the center of the map, taking out early up against Sam. That's going to be Mortifies doing what he can up top, but Vexy's getting 1. Boom shot still not in play just yet. As I say that, it was picked up. Mortifies getting 1, and Sipes is taking out Mortifies. So triple count coming out for Rise Nation. They gave up the boom shot, going for a little bit of a Mr. Krabs play. E is going to be decapped. Godfex getting that kill on a Vexy's beforehand.
Now, Pierre, you say Mr. Krabs. I know what you mean. These guys know what you mean. Most of the crowd here probably knows what Mr. Krabs is, but for those tuning in for the first time, wondering, what is this guy talking about, Krabs? I know they're in New Orleans, but what is Mr. Krabs, Pierre?
All right, so anybody, you know, you search on Twitter, search on Google, just search the Mr. Krabs meme, and you see that face. That right there is when you are a team like Rise Nation we just saw going for a boom shot. They let Bittersweet get in. All they did was go straight for the hills, and that, you know, the meme comes out. You get the Mr. Krabs face. Oh my God, we're getting triple cap when you're trying to make the play.
And there it is, perfectly explained by PR. So now when you see that happen, you can say Mr. Krabs at home. Follow along with us if you like. Once again, Rise Nation up 6-1 over Bittersweet. Only map number 1, so still time for Bittersweet to come back, not only in this round, but in this series. Although the kills are going the way of Rise Nation now, that's 3 on the board for them. Only Ash and Incisive are going to remain. That's going to be yet another player down. Keem wants to let them know that they are not coming back in this round.
Yep. Keem, last shotgun shot. You're going to actually use it to steal a Vexy's kill, or at least attempt to steal a Vexy's kill. He probably realized he was out of ammo as he went for that next shot. Vexy's taken down. If I'm Rise Nation, I know Keem doesn't have any ammo. I'm backing up by playing the contain game, especially with boom shot coming up in roughly 30 seconds.
Rise Nation, again, undefeated in pools. Big wins yesterday over both EU's Finest and Simplicity. again, the potential of this squad to go far in this tournament is there. Can they put the pieces together? Don't want to discredit Bittersweet. You're never out of it. Anything can happen. But right now, heavily favored Rise Nation is showing why.
10 seconds on that boom shot. It does look like Bittersweet's trying to make the push, but only Keem and Mortify's defending that up top. I know somebody else came up there, rotated late, but Keem and Mortify's two phenomenal players defending that. Possibly going to get the next boom shot. It's about to be up. Keem is going to be able to grab it, so I don't think this is going to be anything Bittersweet can do about this round here, as it looks like Rise Nation is going to close out map number 1 with a dominant victory, 7-1 over Bittersweet.
Convincing victory, Rise Nation 7-1, map number 1. We'll go to map number 2, where it will be Bittersweet looking to come back, get themselves composed, and make this a fight in our first match here on day number 2, New Orleans.
But taking a look at that score, when you look at players such as J-Rage, Ash, Godfex, guys that have been at the top before in EU.
Former members of Fable.
Did we see anything special there?
There's a number of opportunities.
Okay.
They were reacting with fluidity with a lot of the pressure that Rise was applying.
Yes.
They were kind of able to match the rotations, and they were staying alive at the beginning half. You know, it was a little bit closer, and then they just kind of lost steam. They performed more poorly than I was hoping from them.
But just the pressure that Rise put on them with Zerp leading the way as a front spawn player, how important is he for this Rise Nation roster as their top slayer?
I mean, you look at Zerpting, like there was in one round where he takes his 1v inside barn, applies pressure, shoots up towards bowl, downs somebody, applies more pressure, and then he just doesn't worry about the kill, overextends, gets the cap, and then his team gets a domination in less than 50 seconds. Like, so that's what we're looking for Zerpting, and we've seen him just absolutely grow and develop his role with Rise, and I'm absolutely loving it. It was a heads-up play from Zerpting and great play by Rise that match.
Definitely.
Yeah, I want to just talk about Bittersweet right now. Like, it just looked like they were just out-planned, out-strategized, out-teamworked all the way through that. You know, see the strategies coming out, Zerp hiding with Drix over on that bottom side barn first half and things like that. That's going to make or break teams. So Rise Nation pulling out all the tricks under their sleeve right now to take out this Bittersweet squad in map number 1.
Yes, we will see if Bittersweet can come back and even things up with Rise Nation. But guys, in a little bit, we're going to head off to map 2. But shortly before that, let's learn a little bit about Rise.
My name is Jay. My gamer tag I go by is Avexies, and I play for Rise Nation. Our hope, obviously, is to win the event. I don't like to do anything else but win and win again, and it's just a passion for the game. So our team dynamic is to play extremely aggressive and use that to overcome defensive teams. The dynamic when my team is hot is you're gonna hear a lot of energy from us. Like, we're very like an energy-based team. The teams that are sleeping on us, what I would have to say is you're doing the wrong thing, brother. Nobody is as good as my team. We're gonna be the best, and we're gonna just keep on proving it from there, just prove ourselves over and over again like we've been doing. So, yeah, we're the best, that's simple.
If anybody is sleeping on us, you're doing the wrong thing, brother. They're from Avexies. Avexies is a top 8 player so far in day 1 when it comes to kills. This Rise Nation team, they're well thought out when they were put together, and I really love the addition of Keem. And, you know, Keem is a really quiet guy, but he came up to me yesterday when they won their second game, and he said, Belly, we're not losing. We're not losing. And I'm gonna say it. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. They're doing so well so far.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Like, I was talking to both teams before the match, and even though Bittersweet, you know, got here kind of late and everything, I was trying to, you know, talk to them. They didn't seem as confident as Rise Nation.
All right, we're gonna see if Bittersweet GG can make a difference here in map 2. So PR and Deluxe, take it away here on Forge Blitz.
Escalation Forge Blitz, a very cross-heavy, teamwork-oriented map. We're gonna have lots of points of contestation here. Once again, it's gonna be best of 13 rounds. First team to win 7 rounds will win this map, and if it's going to be Rise, they will win this series 2-0. Round number 1, PR. Bittersweet's got to come out strong on this first round. Let's see if they can do it.
Yep, we see Zerpting and Avexies. I do believe is going to be up top for Rise Nation, going up against J-Rage and Godfex. Does look like Zerpting and Avexis are already being the aggressors here. As they're going to push up. They're going to try and take over Bittersweet side of the map. First kill up top. Going to come out for Avexis, but on the middle half of the map, that was Mortifies and Keems dropped by Ash and Incisive early on. So it does look like the early on points are going to go to Bittersweet.
Yeah, initial Bittersweet, like you said, right on point there, PR. It's going to be Avexis trying to answer, but out of position right now as the A, B, and C hills are being capped out. Bittersweet looking to get on the board early, but Rise Nation does get the touch. 2 players coming in. Sam team kill might be a big misstep there, and now he will fall as well. Rise Nation getting the touch on their home hill, now pushing out towards the neutral hill. Mortifies first to the party, and he wants to be last in the party.
And this is where Rise Nation is going to be able to set up 2 members of Bittersweet trying to push up top. Mortifies holding down this line, so he's going to be all by himself. A little bit of a 1v2, but this is opportunity again for Rise Nation to go for that sneaky triple cap.
And how quick of a turnaround was that, PR? I mean, we saw a split second there where we thought Bittersweet could kind of keep the pressure on and potentially get that first round, but now look at the Avexis, look at Rise Nation. 1, 2, 3 dead for Bittersweet now. Rise Nation, more of the same from map number 1. Domination already coming in. Raid does prevent that, however, with a kill on Keem, but so far Rise turning it around. Even though they lost initial, they are coming back in this round.
Yeah, but see, Mortifies on their home hill. He's going to be finally taking out a nuisance in the side of Bittersweet. Barely able to get that touch at the last second. Rise Nation, it does look like their teamwork is still continuing over from that last match, along with their momentum as they're continuing the aggression back and forth in this early round.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, not only the teamwork, but even their fights, they're winning. Their 1v1s, they're winning the teamwork game. They're really winning on all fronts here, and you hate to keep kind of putting our favor in one team so much, but they're literally not doing anything wrong right now that I can see.
You know, a little bit of update from our side stream. Nimbus, team from the open bracket, 7-3 over Disrupt in map number 1. So they're looking to make a name for themselves, and just, you know, quickly Toddy on that team made it to a 2K finals in the past. So pretty excited to be here on land and do that again. But back into our matchup, Vexi's feeling himself. To let you know how I know this guy is feeling himself right now, the character he's using.
Give me a little further detail on that.
I mean, everybody knows, you know, the Rams, the Theron guards, anybody with a cape. Realistically, when you
so you're saying it's disrespectful,
a little bit disrespect. That's all the confidence in the world. You know, I know Toy likes to use Ram as well. Usually, when these players are feeling themselves, you could see it in the characters in which they choose to use.
All right, well, I mean, does not matter the character. As you see the kills again going in the favor of Rise. 2 players now do fall for Bittersweet. They're on the COG team this map, but it does not matter. Swarm or COG, the kills are going the way of Rise Nation. 4 dead now, and they're making the push already for that home hill.
Don't even need the cap as they're going to win off points there. Rise Nation 1-0 up over Bittersweet. And look at their faces right now. Laughs and smiles from everyone on that team, except for maybe Keem, but he's just focused.
And I do want to go back. I know we're playing Rise versus Bittersweet, but you did mention Nimbus over there, side station. It just makes me think about Avexis now. Avexis was a player pretty similar to them, a young player, played on game battles, played online tournaments for so long. You know, the question was, would he ever show up on LAN? Would he really be the same player? And so far, over the course of the Gears of War Pro circuit, he's been getting better and better. So these young players coming out, they can make a difference. They can make a name for themselves, and they can have a big future in Gears of War.
Eric do the 100%.
Zerpting as well.
Yeah, I was about to say Zerpting as well. He's probably
so you looking at me, I was like,
the younger players, even with Avexis. Actually, they're both actually pretty young. Avexis with 6 kills in that first round, 10 between him and Zerp. X early on that east side of the map. I don't normally see that, but at the same time, if you lost the first round, that might happen a little bit.
All right, on the overhead map here for round number 2, we see up top, the fight will be again 2v2, down low Ash versus Mortify. Zerping and Vexis up top, that duo looking to take down Rage as he does push in there. Moving around, still waiting. Nice pistol cross from Zerp up top, and that's gonna be what you want to do there. You want to get that first guy down in that 2v2 situation, force the other guy to either fight you or go for that revive, and played perfectly there by Riot Nation. However, though, Godfex does pick up those kills, and now will rotate out. Mortifies wins his fight down low. Nope, does not win his fight down low. He's dead.
Incisive. Rotating around, doing what he can. Sam being pushed in by Drix. Drix knows he has his teammates' help right there. He's going to back up and try and get that respawn up with his team. That way they can use their team play to push forward and try and push Bittersweet out. They do have 2 hills in their name, and this is an opportunity for Bittersweet to hold their ground right here, but it does look like Rise Nation's going for a little bit of an OE. You see the rotation coming out from Sam through security. He's going to get zerped down in the back, but put down himself by Mortified. And that's where Mortified's going to pull out the shotgun. He's going to be aggressive, not able to land the kill shots, but it is pushing them back deeper into their security as they push in and break Bittersweet's home.
Yeah, one of the X factors we mentioned already, Mortified's making a play that won't show up on the scoreboard, but a heads-up play at that. As we're witness now, the 1v1, J-Rage, Keeman and Vexy's off screen to get those kills. J-Rage looking to stay alive, does get the down, does get the kill, but right behind them, Rise Nation doing a great job of staying near their teammates and picking up those free kills.
Yep, Rise Nation, 3 of them down. Bittersweet trying to get on the map. You see Incisive breaking his own home hill and then pushing out. That's a real example of what you should be doing. Even though the hill is rather close, you want to get on the map and you want to get the next hill or protect your hill. It's Incisive to take it out. Drix stopping him from doing just that over on B side of the map.
Yeah, and pretty even score, still 113 to 112, all about even. So next couple minutes here, those kills, those rotations are ever so important. Zerping getting it started off with another kill on J-Rage.
It looks like Rise Nation is always in the right place at the right time, except for right there as Mortified's King both being taken out. You see Incisive and the rest of Bittersweet, 3 to 4 members over on B side of the map. One person pushing towards their spawn. That's going to be a Vexy's backtracking, making sure J-Rage doesn't get that break. Somebody probably called out. Somebody's off spawn, probably spawning behind you. Vexy's like, nah, I got this. As he's going to push in against J-Rage and a little bit of this 1v1. J-Rage being forced to back up into his spawn, and Vexy's not letting up anytime soon. He knows he needs the pistol to the head. Sam spawning up, going to the other side of the map at first. Forced to backtrack, especially since B is being decapped.
All hills going the way of Rise right now. The countdown's coming in. They'll get a touch for Bittersweet, but the score 185 and counting. All they got to do is have that one hill. It doesn't look like Bittersweet will have enough time to get over unless Sam can win this fight. Zerpting has other ideas of that. Godvex trying to rotate in. Zerpting with support off of spawn, so doesn't have to take this too quick. He wants to win that 1v1, but he could have waited another second, PR. Get support from your teammates now. It looks like Bittersweet wants to come back in the round. B hill already being capped out. If it does get capped, all he needs is B. But decapped by Bittersweet. This could be an opportunity. As I do say that though, 3 kills for Rise Nation. Gonna shut it down. And it will be 2-0 Rise Nation, map number 2.
One very small thing I noticed at the end of that round right there, as soon as they broke their home hill, in my opinion, they need to be pushing forward. Forget the cap on your hill. You need to break their hills. Yeah, as J-Rage stood there for a second and capped the hill. And, you can imagine if that would have been different if he was directly on the map. You saw how close it was. They did decap all of Rise Nation's hills for a moment until they got slayed out.
All right, PR, we're going to go into the time right now, round 3. Weapon placement will be in control again of Bittersweet. They've had many opportunities to put something down they can use in their favor. Thus far, though, nothing really has changed the fight for them and really given them the advantage.
Yeah, sniper up top, but another quick update from our open bracket team that advanced into pool play. Verticon wins map number 1 against Optic Mexico. So our open bracket teams are actually showing up here today and making a name for themselves in New Orleans Open.
Yeah, open bracket. There's a couple teams that come through there. They get battle tested and open. They win those close games and they come into pool play and really show up. And with some of those losses yesterday, the open bracket teams, they could sneak up those rankings. Potentially get that 2nd spot or even 3rd spot. As J-Rage does break ice in this round, he gets the first kill, looking for a double now. Not going to get it, but there it is. 2 kills for J-Rage up top. Now, again, the numbers have gone in their favor. J-Rage with sniper. Get the body shot, not the headshot, but good enough to get the down. They put the weapon down. We talk about this so often, putting weapon down that you can use and that will impact the round in your favor. So for J-Rage, that rifle in his hand, that scope will need to come up big.
Yep, missing that shot on team so far, but Mortified's maybe a little bit ill-advised pushing the 3 members of Bittersweet there.
Maybe feel himself a little too much there.
Yep.
I know they're rolling, but still want to play composed. You want to take this match like it's a championship match and keep playing the same way you've been playing.
Yep. And see Rage trying to rotate that sniper around, keep the members of Rise Nation guessing of where he's going to be able to hit them from. You got 2 members of Rise trying to take up top. Drix and Mortified's trying to secure the middle. They do need to go for a break sooner rather than later before Bittersweet just compiles enough points to win off of 1. That's going to make it where they have to split push and strategy goes out of the window when you're in that situation.
High ground to Rise Nation. Score in favor of Bittersweet now. So again, we haven't seen too many rounds where they've had this control, and the ones we've seen, they haven't been able to hold it.
I really wish Bittersweet would be going to do something that would get him, J-Rage, a headshot, or at least an opportunity at a headshot. But with 10 seconds remaining on to the next sniper respawn, it does look like Rise Nation's in position a bit, but that's going to give an opportunity for Bittersweet to push forward. But as I say that, they're immediately melted. 2 members going down. Vexi's not able to pick up those kills, so they are going to be able to get a break for the moment on Rise Nation's home hill, but they need more.
Yeah, Sniper is neutralized there, nothing done, and now will be Zerping with the rifle in his hand, and he's going to try to show you anything you can do, I can do better. Nice shoulder shot, not going to get the down, but one more pistol bullet will do that. Teammate's not in position to clean up that kill, though.
Ooh. Oh, out-sniped.
That was a pickup by Incisive, the rifle off the ground. I don't know if Avexis knew he had that rifle in his hand.
No, they probably thought they killed the sniper when J-Rage died with it, but that's a couple more shots from Incisive, not able to land anybody. He's going to land one with a shotgun, taking out Keem. 3 more members in front of him. Ash with a double kill. Is Ash going to be able to do more? No points coming out for Rise Nation. Does look like Bittersweet's an opportunity to win their first round here, map number 2, but Zerping doing what he can to take out Ash, taken out shortly after by J-Rage, so they are on the board. Bittersweet winning their first round, but they still trail 2-1 in map number 2.
Just 2-1 though. Just it's all the talk we've been having here over the course of these 3 rounds. Only down 1 round. Sniper, I mean, made it 1 big play there on Zerping, but other than that, not really brought to the forefront in that round. But it's going to be 2-1. Time for Rise Nation to put their weapon down. They can't place it up top. They usually like to do that M bar up top a lot of times for Zerping and Avexis, but that's already been blocked out by that rifle.
I don't know what was put, but hammer burst or nades would be my biggest guess. We know E is already blocked off. Sniper's up top.
All right, round number 3 in the books. On to round number 4. Sniper up top, X in Incinerator. Both teams capping their home hills. Neutral hill fight will be going down. We're going to be looking up top. Incisive has an idea of trying to support for his teammates with that hammer burst, but with Godfex going down early, not going to be today. J-Rage looking to hunt this 2v1, playing their distance. Avexis and Zerping doing a great job not getting in chunk range. That's a picture-perfect 2v1 if you want to know at home if you're an amateur player.
Button being pushed right there, not able to land the shot through the fire, but it does look like Rise Nation's in a good position right here. On the flip side, Bittersweet trying to push forward, got to get the ED cap on C. I want to see something big out of Godfex. You know, I try to ask them before the match who the main slayer is, but you can't see anything out of Godfex as he is wigged, head taken off by Avexis. Trying to line up another one on J-Rage, waiting for that up A. If you guys don't know why he's aiming at the angles, gets a second one on J-Rage. Goes for a third. Can't let it happen because, you know, I need to not have a heart attack here.
Not yet. Oh, there it is. All right, PR is down. Ladies and gentlemen, the ambulance is on the way. PR has been neutralized. He's on the ground currently. I'm doing the 1 solo cast now today. On board here with Avexis still. Got 3 kills. Hang in, PR. Hang in there, PR. We're going to make it.
Yo, Avexis, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to Bittersweet. Okay, so this is where if I'm Bittersweet though, I need to try and spread out the map and force where Avexis just can't get free snipes on anybody. But is Sam gonna see him there? Yes, he is. Probably spotted as well. First sniper hotshot coming out. Avexis putting on a clinic with this sniper. No one's really able to push him. J-Rage probably a little scared. Doesn't want to get headshotted. He's getting pistoled and crossed out by Drake. So the numbers game too strong for Bittersweet as Rise Nation are making quick moves around the map thanks to Avexis sniper. And it's gonna keep coming up as well again. So 8 more shots gonna be in the hands of Avexis as he picks up the new sniper here and he gets the button push. So this could be all but over for Bittersweet.
Does have 4 already. Oh, the 5th one just barely missed. Probably the easiest shot he had of all of them. And he got the hard ones, not the easy ones. Incisive in the corner, knows where Avexis is at. Here's a war, long shot play, or sniper play. It's something that always gets us excited to the point of a heart attack. The PR.
He's actually keeping his head on a swivel too, so he's making sure he watches his back every now and again.
Point lead too. I mean, 175 and counting. They got to keep that one hill. They have Avexis kind of scoping around the map.
Oh my God, Avexis putting on a show. This man needs to be stopped. Oh, going for another one on Godfex. Not able to connect, but Keem picking up the slack. But Avexis, I do believe that's 4 or 5 headshots in this round alone.
Oof, that's a big one. Just doing Avexi things. Power up and play. We know he's one of their 2 top power up and players.
We've seen almost every event. Avexis going off with either an M-bar or a sniper from up top on Forge. Almost every event. Because I remember in Dallas he did it when he was a part of, I believe, that Fire Night squad. He did it the next event. And then he did it in Vegas as well.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the best sniper tweets to come out right now.
He's doing it mid-match. Let me refresh my feed.
Well, we know we're watching this round.
Oh, boom shot being hovered by Bittersweet. I do like this. I do like this type of play because right now, with everything spread out the way it is, it's allowing Rise Nation to throw their trick strats and do things like that. Now, with a boom shot down, you're forcing at least 3 members from each team to go into the middle and fight it out. And I do believe since EU have very individually skilled players, this is the type of play they need to start resorting to if they're going to make it far.
Yeah, now is the time for those veteran players on Bittersweet to get themselves together, get back into this game, talk to your teammates, communicate, small talk, stay positive, and try to come back. Rise Nation, though, again, doing a great job pulling out to a 3-1 lead here. Boom shots down. We see players down low, going through the smokes. They're going to pop. No stun coming out. A double down there for Rise Nation. Potentially a 3rd kill on Godfex, unless he can move around and get this kill. He does get one of the Vexies. Second one in his sights. Down low, the fight's still going on. The 1v1 up top. J-Rage looking for Mortifies. Mortifies does win that fight. 4 dead now. Only Incisive remains, and Mortifies already eyed on the prize, and he will fall as well. Rise Nation looking to steamroll in this round number 5. Sniper up top. Boom shot down low. Numbers in their favor.
Boom shot coming out for Zerpting, so they are going to be threatening with the triple cap, especially with Mortifies running clear through their spawn. He knows no one's able to get the touch. Easy round for Rise Nation. 4-1 Bittersweet. Oh, they look a little lost on what really to do, or at least what is going wrong. If I'm them, I still want to keep that boom shot on the map, but maybe even throw something else. Maybe throw something else crazy. Maybe their drop shot as well. Something to make it where Rise Nation doesn't really know what they're going to do, but Bittersweet knows what they are going to do, because I thought that boom shot was a good drop at first, but it did look like 2 members kind of pushed in, got crossed, while Zerp was able to pick up some good damage.
Yeah, I mean, the placement wasn't bad. You just got to win your fight. Got to win those team fights. So crucial in Gears of War. The way you play it, there's many different ways you can do it. But currently, Rise Nation played a little bit better down low. 2 players, now a 3rd from Bittersweet heading towards Boomshot. Up top, J-Rage in the 1v1 versus Mortify. The Vexies going to let Morty fight up top, and so far, so good. He's staying alive, full red, but it will be J-Rage who wins that fight. Now we're going to turn our attention down low to Boomshot. Still not picked up by anybody. Incense going out. They're going to block a path of exit there. Rise Nation going to take 2 players now down. Godfex with a 3rd, and Incisive with another kill. 4 dead on the side of Rise Nation. Bittersweet looking to get this to a 4-2 map count. So far, so good. Drix, however, one of the best home hill players in the game, trying to buy his team enough time to get back off a respawn and contest this home hill.
Boom shot missed from Incisive. I do believe he has one more. Drix finally being taken out, but Rise Nation all spawned up, being able to make him kill himself, along with Morty's. Sam getting another kill on Keen. Still Bittersweet threatening with the treble cap, but now Ash finds himself in a 1v1 against a Vexies. This could be a big win, but he's going to be able to touch the hill, forcing a Vexies back, forcing it where Vexies can't run away, but Vexies actually shooting and back rolling, shooting and back rolling, and that's going to be the success of that fight right there. But if you look at everyone spawning up right now, Incense in about 30 seconds would be the next big power weapon, so members from each team actually going up top to set up for that one.
The opportunity to showcase your individual skill right there, get that 1v1 cap the home hill, make this a 4-2 potentially, but a Vexies coming up big yet again with that win. A drawn-out fight at that, but still a W for Rise Nation. Now J-Rage still playing up top. Mortifies rotating. Mortify gets the flank and does get the down there. Rise Nation wants to put their numbers, it looks like, towards that E hill, that B hill, at neutral hill. And now Rise Nation, when it looked like they're going to get trip capped, now they're on the aggression. Drix moving forward to Vexies as well. Lancer cross pretty good for J-Rage. He'll get the down, and those teammates will not be able to tap up, so we'll be 4 dead for Rise Nation. Last player alive, going to be Zerpting up top, not near a hill, so has to either rotate down to that B hill or just do something amazing.
Boom shot coming up roughly right 30 seconds, maybe 20 seconds. Zerp able to get those instants. Incisive trying to fight him, trying to make it happen. He looked like he was going to try to go for instant at B. B was already fully capped. Who's going to be able to get the touch? That is going to be Mortifies fighting for his life. 2 other members of Rise Nation pushing out of spawn. And Vexies and Keen making it happen. So 3 members of Bittersweet all fall. That make that 4. Godfex the only one alive here. If you look at the score, they do lead by 100 points. So Rise Nation's going to hurry up and have to find some hills here as they are on a respawn for roughly 5 more seconds. So they are going to have an opportunity on a touch. Now, Rise Nation, how are you going to play this?
1, 2, 3 numbers off respawn. Rise Nation, they have A, they have B, and they're going for C right now to make this a 5-1. Here comes the numbers coming in. Drix lying in wait, a misroll there by the team of Bittersweet. Double kill with the boom shot, and that's going to close it out just like that. Rise Nation answers back in that round, and they take a big, big lead in map number 2.
You know, I talked about that boom shot down low. It really just popped in my head where they really should have put the boom shot. They should have put the boom shot up top at button. That right there, I like it up top at button because it's sort of like a reclaimed style fight up top where roughly 3 to 4 people are going up top to fight for that boom shot. It throws out, you know, the wide open map strategy and forcing only 1 real lane to watch through.
All right, second half for those of you, again, new to Gears of War Esports. First of all, welcome to the stream. We love having you here. But it's going to be D, E, and F hills now. They're going to flip those hills, the respawn times back down to the short respawns. They'll progressively escalate as we go on. And for Bittersweet, they need to make this match go on as long as they possibly can to come back. No weapons on the map, back to square one. Shotgun, Nasher, pistol, smoke is what you'll start with. But it might not be what you end with. Ash with a double kill there. Good start for Bittersweet here in the first round, second half. Zerping, great job getting the button pushing. Ash just could not get out of there. I like my Ash, well done, please.
One thing I noticed about this Rise Nation squad, every time they're in a fight, they always have somebody crossing for them. On the other side, Bittersweet, I want to see a little bit more of that wolf packing coming out for them. As you see 2 members going for that E cap, they know the button can't be pushed, so they're finally going to be able to get control of that over on that side of the map. But as I say that, 3 members quickly fall, make that 4 as Ash goes down as well. E is going to go in favor of Rise Nation, and this is their opportunity to push up for more and at least put some pressure on as it is short respawns. Godfex already taken out Zerp, make that 2 as he takes out a Vexies as well, and I do believe this is what Bittersweet needed to do in order to save this round.
And if you're right, you don't want to get too crazy here. Short respawns, you don't want to get slayed out on their home hill. Another player will fall for them. Bittersweet now with the numbers advantage, but the positioning is not where they want it to be right now. They're going to push out from their home hill over towards that neutral, over towards the E fight of Vexies. Again, a disrespectful character you mentioned, but definitely not disrespectful with that long shot earlier.
Yes, I mean, maybe it depends on how you look at it. If you have it left, as a Vexies finally getting taken out by Ash. Button already being used, fire coming out. Opportunity for Bittersweet here to get back into this one, only trailing 20 or so points.
It feels like Bittersweet, I mean, look at the point lead. It's in favor of Rise Nation. It feels like the way this round's been playing out, Bittersweet should have some kind of lead here. Should have went for maybe a setup. They're playing better on this second half than they did in the first half, but even still, Rise Nation, a couple kills here, and they're going to go back to what we've seen previously, and that's pushing the aggression, pushing their numbers. Keen with the double, Keen with a triple. 1, 2, 3. Get off of me. Rise Nation now with 4 dead for Bittersweet. 5-1, looking to make it 6-1. A potential map closing point here. Zerp being already on the home hill. Players off respawn. The smokes and kills have to come out. Zerp backs up, maybe to put its Lancer out and put it to use right now on Sam and this Bittersweet squad.
He knows he doesn't need to be in a position to die here. He knows his team has a huge lead. They have 2 hills. Nobody on Bittersweet is getting any points. And once again, keep pushing up. He's trying to force somebody to go towards him. He's going to force Godfex, but maybe it wasn't what he wanted. He's going to be taken down. And Vexies taking out Ash. Bittersweet all forced to push up, try and go for double breaks right now, but Zerpting actually going for the touch on the button, make it for the next 30 seconds. No one could really go into there and break E. I do believe that was enough to solidify, but 3 members of Rise Nation are going to fall at the end, but Rise secure the round 6-1 match point over Bittersweet, and this is where I was talking about that boom shot up top, sort of a last resort, a last ditch effort here in this map. If they're going to come back, I do believe a boom shot needs to be placed. It's about the location. I think a good location is up top.
All right, we got to win every round PR from here on out. They cannot lose a round, cannot drop anything to Rise Nation. If you're just joining us, this is pool play. This is day number 2, Gears of War Pro Circuit, New Orleans. Bittersweet, they're down right now, but they're not out of it. Only their first game. They'll have an opportunity in 2 more matches in their pool. But right now they're thinking about this right here. Rise Nation in their sights. Need a big comeback here, probably the biggest comeback we've ever seen in Gears World Pro Circuit.
Did they put an X down as their last weapon placement? Interesting to see how that's going to work out for them. Don't agree with it at all. Zerpting at Vexy's already striking first up top. And that's going to force the rest of the members of Bittersweet up. Drix got to be taken down by Ash. Ash is already full red. It does look like he's going to be the next person to drop. Going to do what he can. Vexy's going to take him out next. Sam taking out Keem. So a little bit of trades back and forth. But it does look like Rise Nation is going to come out on top as 4 members at one point or another. Actually, all 5 were dropped off the map. Now, Bittersweet has one big hill to climb. Going into the rest of this match, as you see, they're trying to spawn up, and this is where their push is going to come out. Rise Nation, you just need to count the numbers and then call out their place from there and react from there. But if you're Bittersweet, you need to make sure you're winning these fights. You need to make sure you're actually getting these kills and wiping them off the map. Sam taking so much damage before he even gets into this exchange with Zerp. That's another 2-piece coming out for Zerp and Rise Nation.
2v1, Zerp will fight the fight, and he'll win the fight yet again here. Rise Nation, 2 hills to their name, they're looking for a round win and looking to go undefeated in their pool, and they will do it with a 7-1 round count. Rise Nation rised up.
You know, before the match, they said they were confident. They said all they need to do is play their game and they're going to win, and that's exactly what we saw here.
Play their game, more like a Vexy's doing whatever he wants.
Hold on. I lost my mind. Vexy had 5 consecutive headshots, 5 headshots with that long shot. I lost my mind. And one down. And okay. Like you said perfectly, he's keeping his head on a swivel. He wasn't just having tunnel vision. He is checking his left. He's checking his right. He's waiting for marks. Someone's marked out as they're rushing him. Boom, another headshot. Shut him down. He was literally controlling the entire map from that area. It was absolutely amazing. I was so impressed, and I was losing my mind. I jumped up. I'm grabbing PR.
Another thing I like, though, is not only was his head on a swivel when he was up top, he actually rotated that sniper around.
Yes.
And that's how he was able to continue that headshot streak. And he kept Bittersweet guessing on where he was going to be next.
And that's something that we see a little bit too often, right? Is that we may see someone with the sniper. Yeah. They're going to post up in one position.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, and just kind of have tunnel vision. And it happened with Bittersweet. Although they were being versatile with the sniper, we had a member of Bittersweet, while they're pushing in for the home hill, he's zooming in, he's kind of focused on the fight ahead of him, and he just gets flanked, taken out, and then the long shot goes in the hands of Zerping.
I questioned before the event started, will the Vexys and Zerp finally live up to their potential?
Yes.
And, I mean, the numbers are proving it.
Yes.
Top 8 for both of them when it comes to average of kills since day 1. We saw the duo up top in the control room. Listen, you got to pick your poison at one point in time. If you're going to kill the Vexys, you're still going to have to deal with Zerp. All right, if you kill Zerp, you saw what the Vexys can do. So congratulations to Rise Gaming. On the other end for Bittersweet, individually, they did okay, but as a team, they were a bit lacking. So hopefully these guys pick their heads up and, you know, roll through the pool as well. But we're going to send this off to Farouk on the main stage.
Thanks a lot there, Val. I'm down here with Drix from the winning squad here with Rise Nation. I was just talking to you, man. You was talking about how you feel confident for some reason. Tell me about that.
I think a lot of people doubt us, like, at home online, but they got to remember, like, I'm trash online, and now I'm here, and I'm chunking everybody without 100 ping, so that should tell you a lot. Like, we're here, and we're playing really, really good, so, and I got my lucky socks on, so I'm not losing.
You got the lucky Green Lantern socks on, get a shot of those. All right, now I got to ask you, man, you guys are 3-0 in pool play right now. You guys are done swimming in the pool. Who are you looking for to face the rest of this match? Is there anybody out there that you guys particularly got your eyes on?
United. We would like to play United. I think it's going to be a really good match against them, but, you know, they call us online warriors, but we're going to see when we play them.
So it's because of the trash talk, them calling you online warriors, that's why y'all want to see them on lane?
Yes, sir.
All right, now look, you guys got a lot more coming up this tournament. What do you want people to know about Rise Nation? You got your Rise Nation out there in the crowd. What do you want people to know about Rise Nation and how y'all going to dominate?
Like I said, we're not at home anymore. So, you know, we're comfortable, chilling. I got the two best online warriors on my team chunking everybody at land, so we're not worried.
All right, doesn't seem like they worry. I'm not worried over here either. Back to you guys at the desk. Good job, baby.
I saw those Yeezys on.
What
and
are
they
those?
showed the socks, and all I wanted to say is, what are those? Listen, hey.
My lucky socks.
If,
Hey,
if the
I'm
socks work, they
with it.
work.
I like how he said, yeah, listen, I'm trash online with 100 ping, but now I'm here on land. You see what I'm doing?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, hey, listen.
Land brings the animal.
Night and day.
Ever
It
since
does.
season 1,
It just
Drick's
shows.
probably one of the more
Yeah.
consistent home hill players, and he always finds himself able to put himself in a position to where
I
he
agree.
is that home hill player. A lot of the times you see people make rotations and then their home hill players up top.
Yeah.
Drake's knows how to put himself in a position to play to his strengths at all times.
Yeah. You know, we hyped up Jerpy a lot yesterday for his amazing stat line. 45 kills and 29 downs, whatever. Drix is pretty much the same type of player. Even though his stat line wasn't too pretty right there, he made sure everybody on the map was full red, which helped out the Slayers, Zerpting and the Vexies. Now, I want to give support players some, some respect.
Because it's more, it's
They're
more than
not
just
giving
about
it-
kills. It's not
Exactly.
just about kills, right? It's going to be about caps. It's going to be about breaks. It's going to be about the damage that you're actually outputting. And that's what Drix does. As that great home hill player, he makes those rotations. And he's going to constantly be marking, be calling out, and just be putting out that damage. Now, we were talking about kills a little bit earlier, that we actually had a little bit of an offset. We had Rise that had 81 kills, from Rise 81 kills to 61 kills compared to Bittersweet. So we had,